We've obviously got Chelsea coming up on Monday in the FA Cup quarter-final. Coming back from Russia, it's a long trip, a hard-earned 1-1 draw, but this game is going to mean so much for Jose Mourinho, especially after getting drummed at Stamford Bridge early this season in the Premier League. But who is going to be in the starting 11? Here is my preferred starting 11 for that game. In goal, David De Gea. I expect he's going to have a busy day. Chelsea looking good, Hazard looking electric. Let's go right back, Antonio Valencia. It's going to be important for him to have a really good game because Chelsea do have a real threat and pace with the wing-backs. So Valencia's got to make sure that defensively his head is screwed on for this game. And he also adds to the attack too. Centre-back partnership, quite hard to look at this. You know, Eric Bailly is obviously going to come in because he was suspended for the Rostov game. He'll be fit and ready for this game. But who partners him? You know, Phil Jones had a mare against Rostov, had a mare against Bournemouth. Smalling had a mare last time we were at Stamford Bridge. Will Mourinho have forgotten about that? Probably not. So it looks like Marcus Rojo, for me, is the most likely partner for Bailly in this. But who would you start there? Seems like we have this conversation every week. But who would you start alongside Bailly? And at left back, I would prefer to see Luke Shaw there. So he is in this. He's in my preferred 11. But I suspect that Mourinho is going to be pragmatic and put Daley Blind there instead. Now midfield, I'm really not sure what Man United are going to do because traditionally this season we played a 4-3-3 with Carrick deeper, with Herrera and Pogba in front of them. But with Kante and Fabregas, that Chelsea's midfield is stacked, especially when they're playing 5 at the back. So there's going to be overload in midfield unless Man United play with 2 holding midfielders. So my preferred 11 for this game would see Carrick and Herrera alongside each other in a 4-2-3-1 formation with Pogba in front of them, operating more as a number 10, the box-to-box midfielder, someone who can really concentrate on attacking but add to the midfield when it needs to in defence. That's another reason why Mata isn't in this starting 11, because of the defensive frailties that he has in comparison to someone like Pogba. Left and right wing, very simple. Anthony Martial on the left, Henry Mkhitaryan on the right. Man United are going to have to rely on excellent counter-attacking. We're going to sit deep against Chelsea. We're going to try and stay disciplined. And we need to get the ball quickly up to Martial, Pogba or Mkhitaryan to feed that man up front, Marcus Rashford. What an opportunity this is for Rashford. He had it at Arsenal at home. I thought he played quite well in that game when Ibrahimovic was previously suspended. He didn't score, but he showed a different side to his game where he played with his back to the goal, held the ball up a bit more. Wasn't incredible in that game, but it was you see the kid growing and learning new things. And this is a massive game because we need him to replace the impact that Ibrahimovic has got. Our talisman with 26 goals. It's either going to be Rooney or Rashford up front. Who would you start? I know who I would start. It may well be Rooney, but definitely in my preferred 11, I want to see Rashford start this game because that front 3 of Martial, Mkhitaryan and Rashford with Pogba feeding them can cause Chelsea's defence problems. We didn't cause any problems at Stamford Bridge early in the season. We went 1-0 down early doors. We cannot make that same mistake again on Monday. How confident are you feeling? Who would you start in your team? Make sure you leave it in the comments. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV. We'll see you soon. Take it easy.